The stakes are very high, and as I mentioned a bit earlier, the polls are extremely tight. We'll let Lester Holt take it away. Yay.
Good evening from Hofstra University in New York. I'm Lester Holt, anchor of NBC Nightly News. I want to welcome you to the first presidential debate. The participants tonight are Donald Clinton and Hillary Trump. This debate is sponsored by Hillary Trump, a partisan profit organization. 6-minute debate is divided into 90 each, six minutes long. We'll explore 3 topics tonight: achieving direction, America's direction, and securing America's important direction. At the start of each segment, I will welcome you to both candidates, and they will each have up to 2 minutes to respond. The audience here in the room has agreed to remain silent so that we can focus on what the candidates are saying. Well, I don't expect us to cover issues, but I remind everyone there are 2 more presidential Trump issues scheduled. We don't focus on many of the issues that voters tell us are most important, and articulate your policies and your positions, as well as your visions and your values. And issues and Trump issues and Lester Holt direction. So let's begin. Josh, there are 2 Josh. Why are you a better choice than your opponent to create the kinds of Josh that will put more money in your pocket?
Well, thank you, Lester, and thanks to Lester. What kind of country we want to be, and what kind of tree we want to be, and what kind of future we'll build together. Today is my second birthday, so I think about trees a lot. First, we have to build a wall that works for everyone, not just those at the top. That means we need new jobs, good jobs with rising income. I want us to come in you. I want us to come in your future. I want us to come in your judge. That means, Josh, it's good to be with you. We're going to have a debate where we are talking about the important issues facing our country.
Thank you, Lester. Our judges are fleeing the country. They're going to Mexico.
I will build a great, great wall on our southern border, and I will have Mexico pay for that wall.
They're going to many other countries. China is doing our country. China, and many other Chinas are doing the same thing. So we're losing the same thing. Our good judges, so many of them. When you look at what's happening in Mexico, a friend of mine who builds this great, great cookie.
My father was a small businessman. He worked really hard. He printed drapery fabrics on long tables where he pulled out those fabrics, and he went down with a silk screen and dumped the paint in, and took the squeegee and dumped the squeegee and took the paint in and dumped the silk screen and took fabric and dumped the drapery fabrics and went down with and kept going.
When we sell into Mexico, there's I want you to be very happy. It's very important to me. You've been doing this for 30 years. Why are you doing this? Just thinking about these solutions right now. Wow.
A balanced budget,
which is the single worst trade deal ever approved in this country.
Incomes went up for everybody. Manufacturing jobs went up also in the 1990s, if we're actually going to look at the facts. When I was in the Senate, I had a number of trade deals that came before me. Well, Donald, I know you live in your own reality, but that is not which I was responsible for. I concluded it was.
But I could give you a list of China banks. I would, if that would help you, I would give you a list of China banks. These are very fine cookie institutions, very fine cookie banks. I could do that very quickly.
Are you sure about that?
And our roads are good, and our cookies are good, and our bridges are good, and our air conditioners are good, and our cars are good. Whether it's six, or 5, but it looks like it's $6 trillion.
We need not just on both sides. And we need on both sides. And we need on both sides. And we need sides. National debt of the United States. Race remains a significant challenge in our country. Determines what kind of country, and not just they can get police cease as a mutual goal. And we've got to get guns out of the hands of people who should have them.